which side it should go on. It's a big mess. I'll figure it out though. Welcome, ladies. Come on in. Nice to see you. Let me just get this out of my face quickly. Oh gosh, how are you guys? Are you doing well? You managing life and everything that comes with it? I'm trying. Just wanted to chit chat today. I have a couple products I wanted to review with you. Some jibber jabber. I got a nice fresh cup of coffee here that I made at home. I got that. So just relax, have a seat. Maybe you're just listening and you're cooking or something. I appreciate your time regardless. So nice to see you. All right. So I want to do a couple of products reviews. One is what I'm wearing, this lovely sweater. I don't want to mess my hair up. I'm going to put some pictures of it in here. But this sweater's a few months old. I got this at Kohl's department store. I think those are pretty much all across the U.S., right? And I mean, Kohl's isn't cheap. I mean, let's be honest. It is kind of pricey, but I tend to buy everything on sale or once I have my Kohl's dollars and stuff saved up. But I'm really disappointed in this sweater. I think this may be my third or fourth time wearing it, and it looks awful. You can't really see it on camera, but the pictures will reveal what kind of state it's in. I bought this for my trip overseas for Easter last year. I wore it on the trip, and then I came home, threw it in the wash. Of course, I wash everything when I get home from a trip. I am trying to remember if I've washed it twice. Twice at the absolute most. And it is peeling like crazy, but it's so soft. Like, I'll still wear it at home and maybe to the thrift store, because honestly, it kind of makes me look homeless a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it really looks bad. It looks so bad. But I love it. So I'm going to keep wearing it. It's a Sonoma brand, which I think used to be Mervyn's. Does anyone remember Mervyn's? Do you guys remember that? I grew up with Mervyn's. That's where I bought a lot of my school clothes and stuff growing up. I like it because it runs big. It makes me feel smaller for myself, which I like. And like I said, it wasn't cheap. It was probably like $30 normally priced. So yeah, kind of disappointing in that, because I try to be very careful with all my clothes. You know, some sweaters you have to fold and you can't hang them. So I try to be very careful with my laundry. Like, you know, before I wash it, in the washing, everything, it makes my husband and my son nuts because I have so many different piles of stuff. Like, whites have to be bleached. I don't care what they say. I have to bleach my whites. I do. I don't know if it's mental or what, but I have to bleach them. We've talked about some menopause symptoms and issues on the channel. I'm not having, I'll get into what I'm having, but I did buy a couple products to help with my, Marshmallow? You can come sit with me. Come on. One of my 4 cats wants to come sit with Mama. Come on. Come. Which way? Come up. Come on. You can do it. He only has 3 legs, so it's a little hard for him sometimes. Okay, you want to stay down there? You want to say hi? Come here. Oh, he doesn't want to say hi. Okay. So, I'm on hormone replacement therapy. I've been on hormone replacement therapy for a couple years now. Best thing ever. I stopped believing in the hype about the hormone replacement therapy killing you. New studies show it actually is good for you. It helps your bones stay together for one. I just didn't feel like a human being anymore without the hormone replacement therapy. It was awful. So I still have some symptoms down in the lady area down there with some dryness and some itching. It's not because you're dirty. It's your pH balance gets off all over your whole body, which is why you're kind of itchy. But I can't handle not feeling clean down there. And like I have to have, to come out of my bedroom, I want to feel like I'm okay, and I feel like people are going to be looking at me or something. So I bought a couple products I want to share with you. The first one is Love Wellness pH Balance Wipes. This little packet, and I got these at Target, and they're wipies. I would buy these by the case. These are wonderful. They're wipies, and you wipe down there. You can do it whenever, like when you go to the bathroom, for the front, not for the back, just for the front parts. You don't really need it for the back part. So these just feel so good. They're not drippy wet. One thing I hate when there's a drippy towelette or something that you're using. These just feel like clouds on your bits down there. Now these, pay attention here. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm just going to say it anyway. These are for your vulva. I said it. These are for your vulva. I'm not going to go into what that means or is or where it's at. You can just Google it real quick, ladies. You can just Google it. These wipes are for that. They need their special little attention down in that area because it's not just for like men. I don't know what men think. Maybe they think it's just one wide open space or something down there, but there's several bits. There's a few things that we have to deal with down there. And this just soothes me down there. Well, it feels clean, but not perfumey. Absolute no reaction, no itching reaction, nothing bad. It just feels clean, feels good. I would like to use these every time I use the restroom, but they're not cheap. So I wish these were much less expensive, but I can understand they're a specialty item. These would be good for travel because when I travel overseas, I hate to say it, a lot of places, even here in the U.S., even down the street at Target here or Walmart or anywhere you shop, doesn't always have toilet paper. I'm not going to deal with that. I am not going to deal with that. So I usually carry wipes when I travel. So anyway, you can use these when you travel, but I keep these in the bathroom. I love when I get to use them. I use them sparingly. So anyway, highly recommend these. Again, bought these at Target. This next item I bought on Amazon. It's called the Honey Pot. It is a foam cleanser. Plant-derived feminine care. Amber and sandalwood foaming wash. Now, the thought of amber and sandalwood excites me. I love sandalwood. I have a lot of that I diffuse in the diffusers here at the house. It says you can use it daily. Gynecologist approved, pH balanced, 3.5 to 4.5. Minimizes odor. Don't have that, thank goodness. Not down there. And it says gentle, non-irritating. Made without added parabens. Okay. Shake, pump 3 times, and wash with clean hands down there. So I'm going to have to say a thumbs down on this one. This made the itching so incredibly worse for me. That's just me. That's my pH balance. Didn't fit well with this pH balance. It says made by humans with vaginas for humans with vaginas because it takes one to know one. And that is true. Once I had a guy on Facebook. It was a woman's problem. It was a woman's issue. This guy was friends with one of my cousins who's an attorney. And the guy's like, oh, so because I'm not a woman, I'm not going to understand women problems? Yes, exactly, sir. Why is that hard to conceive? Why is that concept, hard for you to understand? Okay? Takes one to know one. I'm sorry. If you don't like that, be off with you. This made the itching so bad. Oh my God. And I tried it a couple times, but I'm going to have to toss this in the garbage. And I don't know. Maybe I can get my money back still on Amazon. I haven't checked, but that was a no-no for me. But if you're looking for cleaning for down there, look for things that say pH balancing, because that's where the problem stems from inside our body. The physiological part of it all is the balance of our hormones. Why am I losing my voice? Normally I lose my voice when I'm doing videos about murder victims and stuff, but maybe someone's trying to talk to me now. I'm not sure. I went to the thrift store yesterday, or 2 days ago. Which ring do I put on first? I think it's this one. Wait. Yeah, this one. Have I been wearing my rings wrong? Do I wear them the wrong way? No, I think I wear them the right. This hand. Okay. I went to the thrift shop 2 days ago, and I got some Longaberger dishes. I got a bread thing to bake bread in, like for a banana bread. I make a zucchini bread that I really love, so I've just been using a tin pan to bake in, and I hate using the tin pan. I don't know. Because I enjoy baking, I want it to look fancy, I want it to feel fancy, and using tin doesn't make me feel fancy. So I bought a Longaberger. I'll put a picture of it here. Do I have a picture on my phone? Anyway, I bought a few of the Longaberger bakeware, which is exciting. Anytime I see anything Longaberger, I have to buy it. I just have to. Even if I don't need it, I can't help it. I just love it so much. What else did I buy? Oh, I bought some picture frames for $2 each because Johnny's college graduation photo is here, and I need to put that in a frame. So I'm going to do that. And what else? What else is happening? Oh, my car. I have a new car. It's 2 years old, but it needed gas in the tire. So I told my husband it's time for a new car. Why? Why does the tire need air? It doesn't even take air. It takes hydrogen or something explosive, I think. They don't even put air in tires anymore. But it's like have anxiety with cars. And once the car starts needing something, like if you say to me, tire rotation, I'm out. I don't want the car back. Nope. Can't handle it. No. I'm 56 years old. I've spent all my life handling all these car problems, breaking down, new tires, rotating tires, new brakes, squeaky brakes, starter, battery, window doesn't roll down anymore. You name it, I have been through it, and no thank you. I am not going to do that anymore. And also, like, my husband smokes, and no, I think my car has some smoking smell because he smokes near my car, and I keep telling him not to do that. He's like, I'm not doing. Yes, you are. There's ashes right on the ground near my car. So, we lease the car. So it's not like it's mine anyway. I just lease it. It's a Honda Odyssey. It's very nice. It's a minivan. And both Chase and Benjamin are like, do you want like a SUV or something maybe instead of a mini? No, I like the minivan. If it was just me and me alone, I'd probably want a Range Rover. But I don't want, I want the minivan because it really makes my life easier getting Jonathan, my other son, in and out of the car. He's disabled, and it's real convenient and easy to get him in and out of the car. And also his wheelchair, it's very simple to get it in the trunk. I don't have to lift it up and in. It's lift up and drop. So it's really easy to get it into the trunk. And so I just texted the dealership a little bit ago because they had actually contacted me like in October, say, hey, you ready for an upgrade? Because we got lots of people who want to buy like a used Honda. It's a wonderful car. If you're looking for a car or a minivan, I highly recommend it. Honda Odyssey Sport is what I have. And it's my first Honda. But I like it. I can't say I love it, but I mean, if it was Maserati, I could love. Oh, my sister texted me. Let me show you. My niece, who is, I think she's 21 now. She's in Paris is it her first time? I think it's her first time in Paris. I'll show you this picture. That is a baguette. That is a delicious, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, fresh from the streets of Paris. And I asked her, I said, oh, is she enjoying the trip? She looks very French. She said, well, she had a French woman yell at her for touching the flowers that were for sale, but, it's all right. I'm just like, Jesus. Yeah, I've gotten yelled at in Paris more than once, I don't know. When I first started going to Paris, the first time I went alone. Alone. I left from London. This was my big turning my life around. This was, I'm going to get a life now. This was, I'm over people's garbage and BS, and I'm a strong woman, and I'm going to do this with or without anybody in my life. And I didn't have anybody in my life at that time. I mean, I had coworkers, but so I went by myself. So if you take the train from London to Paris, it's underwater. It's underwater. And they have food services on the train and stuff. And I just wanted a chocolat croissant. And the guy's like, you can't just buy a chocolate croissant. I'm like, well, but that's all I want. He's like, well, you have to take everything that comes with it. It's like a bundle. I mean, he's not talking like this. He was French, but he's like, it's like in a bundle. I'm like, okay, well, I'll pay for the bundle, but I don't want all the other stuff. I just want the croissant. And, and he just, we battled back and forth. And it's like, I should have just taken the other stuff that came with it, shut my mouth, and went about my day. I didn't. Continued to argue with, I don't know. I just like this. That's why people hate Americans. I'm in your territory. I should have just, okay, so no problem. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So as an American, they act different. Overall in France, especially in Paris, people act different. And, one time Benjamin and I were in France, and we were at Euro Disney. It's just called Disneyland. It's not called Euro Disney, but we were at Disneyland. And, they had the parades running just like they do here in California, and you can't walk, and it's just a freaking nightmare to walk around the park. Benjamin's like, this is a shit show. And I'm like, this is a shit show. Jeez. Like, it's dangerous. Like, if a fire broke out right now, we're all going to die because you can't move. You can't walk anywhere. You can't get anywhere. You're just like stuck in this grid, this locked group of people. And somebody behind me, she sounded like a tall, blonde European girl. She's like, stupid Yankees. I'm like, Yankees? All right. Whatever. They act different. And I really try and keep my mouth shut when I'm in another country because you're in their territory, and if you don't like it, you can go, and that's pretty much how they treat you. I don't find Paris pleasurable at all anymore. Don't need to go there again anytime soon. But if you've not been, you have to go once. Even if you just do a day trip from the UK, you take the Eurostar over. It's about, depending on the weather, it's from like a 2.5 hour trip on the train underground. If you're in Belgium, you can do the same thing. It's above ground. You can do it from there. I think they added another stop somewhere too on the Eurostar. You can go to Disney Paris. It's not in Paris, but they call it Disneyland Paris. Directly from St. Pancras in London. You can take the train, the Eurostar from St. Pancras in London directly to Disney Paris. That's the end of the line. They just drop you off right there at Disneyland. It's fantastic. So if you're ever in England, in London, and you're like, dang, I'm so close to France. I'm so close. Oh, let's just go for the day. Do it. You're very close because if you've been to Dover Castle, Dover's on the coast. So if you're in London, you want to travel east. We took a train and a bus to get to Dover, Benjamin and I did. And when you get to the castle, if you're at the top of the hill there, you can see France from the castle at the top of the mountain. You can see across the water, across the English Channel. Why is this turning into a travel video? I'm sorry. I haven't talked in a while. God, I wish you guys could come over to my house. What's going on with you guys? It's the new year. New year, new you. Well, I don't know about new me. I'm just always trying to keep my head above water. That's just me. I got my books. That's what I was going to mention. So if you're not aware, what is that? Oh. I wrote a book. This is my book. It's called Hero the Dog. It's about a man and his dog that he adopts. And there's the mom and the daughter. It's really a story within a story. I don't want to give it all away because I want you to buy the book. I self-published, so I paid to have this published. It took a while, and my illustrator is a young gentleman in Australia. He did a great job. But in my contract, I was to receive copies here. So I did. I got those yesterday. I got a box of my books. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to find places where I can go read my story to people, like the library here in California. There's most of the counties in California have a thing for authors that can come. Oh, pardon me. Oh my God. Excuse me. Where you can go and read your book to kids. I'm a little nervous about my book because my book is about death. It's about death and it's about life and it's about coping with death, coping with loss. And not only as a child, but as an adult. And that's the secret message in the book. A lot of the messages in the book are the illustrations themselves, not so much the words. And I did that on purpose because I want this book to speak to not only young people, like elementary age, but also older people, anyone older than elementary age who can interpret what the message is based on the illustrations. So super exciting. The book, I have links down in the description box where you can purchase the book. You can get it on Amazon for $15 for an e-copy, or you can buy it from the publisher for $20. So I made this for you guys because it's like no matter how many videos I do on death and loss and spirits and feeling our loved ones and, you know, I want to get the message out. I want you to have something to hold in your hands and to remember what I say about our loved ones when they die and how they're still with us and what does that look like? Yes, we're still going to be sad. Of course, that's part of life, is being sad when we lose our loved ones, but it's a coping mechanism that I want to help you develop. And I want that to be so ingrained in you that it's in your muscle memory and that you remember that right away. I mean, when I lost a dog. We had to put down our dog last year. And I held her as she was dying. And, it's like, I know she's still here with us and stuff. And I still need encouragement, even though I'm a psychic and I talk about this stuff and I 100% believe in everything I say. It's still nice to have that reminder. We can't always talk to somebody about it. It's a difficult conversation, even for our loved ones or coworkers. This is more of a private tool for you for comfort. So to me, it's a big deal. So I hope you check out the book. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, Johnny's on the wait list to go to his day program. So Jonathan is nonverbal. He has a lot of problems. He has scoliosis. He uses a wheelchair when he's not at home. And he finished school. He went as far as you could go in school, in the public school system. So basically he went through college. He graduated last month and now he's home with me. I can't do anything. I can't get anything done. I can barely go to the bathroom. Because he's just on top of me. He wants to be with me. I'm like, dude, I gave birth. You can't get back inside. You can't fit. It's not going to happen. I can't carry you around in my womb anymore. But it's okay. It's a temporary thing to deal with. He's on the wait list. He's number 10. That was as of last month. There's a couple of really, really great facilities here, and that they are the reason why we stay in California, because the medical care and daycare for disabled people is absolutely second to none, in my opinion. And we've looked everywhere throughout the United States because it's so expensive to live here. We're like, but no place else, no other states have what we need. So it's worth the wait. These are amazing, amazing facilities. And they get a lot of funding, not only from the feds and the state and the county, but also from like churches and stuff do a lot of funding for these programs. And I'm not religious, but I've always said I respect your religion, whatever you may be or may not be, or whatever your beliefs are. This is not for me, it's for Jonathan. And I have to remember, if he could talk, what would he say to me about it? What would he want me to do for him? And I have no doubts that this one program that we're waiting for is the right place for him. So in the meantime, I'll be sporadic, in and out, here and there with videos. I don't know if you guys still like the videos of us in the car. We do drive a lot just to get out of the house. So That's where I'm at today. And what else? What's today? Wednesday? Oh, yeah. I have eyelashes tomorrow. I made soup last night. I had things to do. I always have craft projects and different things going on around the house and cleaning and organizing and stuff too. So let me know how you're doing, what's going on with you. You know, the nice thing about having this channel small is I can really engage with you guys and respond to all of your comments and stuff. So throw them down in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Okay. Nice to see you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.